Hey guys, welcome to the Optimism tutorial. So if you're curious about how to start building on Optimism, you're in the right place. In this video, we are going to talk about what is Optimism and how you can deploy your first smart contract on the OP testnet. Let's get right into it. So what exactly is Optimism? It's a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. Think of it as an upgrade that makes Ethereum faster and cheaper to use. It achieves this through a technology called Optimistic Rollups. So instead of processing every single transaction on the Ethereum mainnet, Optimistic Rollups combine multiple transactions together off-chain and then submit a single proof of validity to Ethereum. So for an example, you can imagine sending one single zip file from one person to another instead of sending multiple files one by one. It's quicker and more efficient, right? That essentially what Optimism does for transactions. So why should you use Optimism? So there are three main reasons. First one is reduced gas fees. So transactions on Optimism are significantly cheaper than on Ethereum mainnet. Also, by processing transactions off-chain, it speeds up the whole process. Also, if you talk about security, Optimism leverages the security of Ethereum, ensuring your transactions are safe. I'll just move on to the Optimism website. Here you can see that multiple projects just like Farcaster, Synthetics, Rainbow, MetaMask are already using Optimism. Now let's get hands-on and deploy your first smart contract on Optimism using Remix. So Remix is a powerful tool that lets you write, compile, and deploy smart contracts directly from your browser. Let's go through the steps together. Now if you open your browser, I'll just write Remix IDE and I'll get the first link here. I'll open it. Now, first thing that we need to do is in the contracts folder, we need to create a new file. I'll name it my first contract.sol. And here I'll just paste some simple Solidity code that I already have. So here I have a string called myString and I have function setString just to assign the value to that string. Now I'll just go to the Solidity compiler section and I click on compile. You can see a green check mark here that says compilation successful. Now if I go to the deploy and run transactions section and I click on deploy, so here I can see that my contract is deployed. So this is currently deployed on the Remix test environment. If I click on my string, I see no value is here. If I say hi Remix and I click on set string and I click on my string again, you can see that I get hi Remix. Now I'll just delete all deployments. Our objective is to deploy it on the Optimism testnet, right? So for that, I'll just click on the environments drop down and I'll click on MetaMask. So it will ask me to connect my MetaMask. I'll just click on confirm. Yeah. So now you can see it gives me my wallet address. If I go to my wallet, I already have some test Ethereum and the network that I have selected here, you can see is OP Sepolia. So these settings are very crucial. So just make sure you have the same settings. Now, when I click on deploy, let's see what happens. You can see it says creation of first contract pending. Yeah, so now I get a pop-up from MetaMask that is asking me to confirm the transaction. And here you can see that it says contract deployment. Right, so I'll just click on confirm. Now my transaction is successful. Let's wait for the deployment. Now you can see that my first contract is deployed. So when I go to the deployed contract section, here I can see that I have a wallet address. So I can just copy that address to check on the Explorer. Now here, if I click on my string, it is calling the my string and I get nothing here. If I select hi, if I type hi OP here and click on set string, so basically I should get a pop-up from MetaMask to confirm the transaction. Yeah, here is the pop-up. I'll just click on confirm again. So once the transaction is successful, hi OP should be the value of my string. Now you can see the set string transaction is also successful. I click on my string. You can see that I get the output as hi OP. Now if you want to see your deployed contract, so you can just search for Optimism Sepolia Explorer. Here in the first link, and I'll just paste my contract address that I copied from Remix. I click on search. So you have successfully deployed your first smart contract on the OP testnet. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon to be updated about our latest videos. Thank you. See you next time.